Hey y'all, I thought I would make a video showing you some very highly prized collectibles. Unfortunately, not likely to be for sale anytime soon. But I thought I'd show them to you guys, and I figured some of you anyway might get a kick out of it. I figured I'd start this little show and tell. Show and tell. I figured I'd start it with this guy. This is a young man getting ready to head to World War II. His name is George. And he is my grandfather. That's my mom's dad. This is George when he was much older. He has since passed. He passed in the early 2000s, and so those both pictures are quite old. Well, the one his sailor one is a photocopy of one that my mom has. I thought I'd start off by showing you those because the next stuff, the things I'm going to show you next belong to him. When he came back from World War II, he came back a couple years after most people think of when World War II ended, was, 1945. And as some of you out there may know, troops were still left out, overseas for a couple years, because I think he was out there another year and a half or 2 years, something like that, patrolling seas out off the coast of Japan for the most part. When he came back, he got a job working for Coca-Cola, and he managed the plant in Manhattan, Kansas for many, 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 many years. And I have a few things that I'd like to show you, and I just figured you guys would find them interesting. So this one here, I just grabbed because it was sitting there, but this was a stamp, the Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Mid-America. I don't know that this in particular would have any, I'm sure it does much, I don't know, but just kind of neat thing. This here is one of the Buddy L trucks. It's got a metal body and plastic under parts here. Buddy L Corp, Japan, it says. And I don't know if it'll show you. Yeah, on the tires. You can see the Buddy L there. I don't know what these go for anymore. It's been a long time since I've looked them up, but I do know that they are pretty collectible, especially in really good condition, like anything in good condition. These next things were patches that he had worn on his uniform, work outfit, whatever. So these are a couple of them. And then, and I was gonna try this on, but I don't know. It's kind of got where it's starting to fray right here. I don't know. I just felt like maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to damage it. That is one of his patches there. And then you got this patch on the back, made by Lee. And I know things like this carry value too. I don't know what it would be. This isn't in good, you could still wear it. It's in good enough condition. You could wear it, but you definitely probably want to hem right here up. The rest of it's good. It needs, I don't know, maybe a good iron in or something, but otherwise it looks really good. So this next part is the part I think everybody will appreciate the most. Okay. I'm going to show you the front first. So this is a binder. It's a heavy binder. I'm not sure if this is actual leather on the outside or not, but heavy duty binder. Still in good condition. Really good condition. And when you open it up, You still have every page of all of it, the whole thing. And this was the salesman's book. So it's got all these really cool graphics in here. And these are not reprints. These are the real thing. And I won't flip through every page, but let me find a good one here. So this was the book where you, as the salesman, would go around to different stores, vendors and stuff, and you would set them up with different types of coolers and, you know, weekly product delivery and that kind of stuff. Kind of, I'll just show you guys some of the art in here. But I just think this is really neat. Again, it's been a while since I've looked this up on the value of it. It's pretty high. I was able to find, at least at that point in time when I was looking it up, I was able to find some kind of comps and everything, but I'd never found one that was entirely complete like this one is. A lot of what I found were empty binders, or they had very few of the sections left. So, and this binder dates back to the late 40s, early 50s. I mean, as you can probably tell, just from the style of dress and the ads and stuff. I want to get to some of the coolers here, because these would have been the coolers. A cooler keeps bottles cold the way people want them. Ice cold Coca-Cola brings customers back. What type of cooler will make the greatest profit for you? A coin cooler. A coin cooler. A coin cooler. Isn't that nice? You had the much smaller version of the coin cooler. So I love this part. Oh, let me find it. Where is it? Electric. Okay, for your greatest profit, an electric cooler. Electric refrigeration. How fun is that? So you got your Cavalier, what is that, 10-case master. I love the graphics in this. Cavalier 18-case giant. Look at that bad boy, huh? That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I won't show you guys every single one, but I mean, wow, huh? Oh, yeah. Everybody remembers this little fella. Oh, my word. And it shows all kinds of display options here. So the idea with this book was, this was, you know, you got to remember back in the late 40s, there were still, you know, for the most part, there weren't a lot of corporations. There were not a ton of big companies. So it wasn't Walmart on every street. Your grocers, general stores, those kinds of things, they were typically privately owned. And so this was, you were going around to these private companies, stores, and they refer a lot in here to, you know, your take-home business, because kind of in a sense that's exactly what it was. I mean, I suppose technically if you had enough people willing to come by your house, they probably would have been willing to let you, you know, rent a cooler or buy a cooler or whatever and keep it there. But this was where they could basically have you, as the store owner, pay them for the product up front, and then you sit and turn around and you know, a nickel every Coke. So you were making profit on your investment, right? And Coca-Cola got to do displays all over the place. So there's a lot in here about advertising. Here was the advertising data sheet. So, and 1949 apparently was the book. But it goes through and it shows you all these signs, store displays. I mean, I'd be more than happy to sit here and show you guys every stinking page of this thing, but I mean, it's a pretty thick book. We'd be here for a while. So I guess let me know if there's enough people interested in kind of really going through this. I'm happy to do that. It'd be even nicer if I had the ability to go live, but no such luck right now, guys. That I'm aware of, anyway. And I mean, talk about getting the information straight from the horse's mouth. I can't think of any more direct horse's mouth than this. As far as, you know, if you're a collector of Coca-Cola, I mean, this is astounding. And then look, even in the very back, there's all these, you know, a thick amount of them too. All these advertising order sheets. Completely unused, no damage, no issues at all with it. So, yeah, I don't know if I showed you guys this picture or not. I don't remember at the beginning. But see how they refer to it as take-home business pays? And that's basically what that means is, you know, you were a store owner or shop owner or something like that. Restaurant owner, whatever. But yeah, I thought I'd show you guys some of this stuff. And, you know, I don't have a ton of like, whoa, expensive. Oh my gosh. Like the old, what are they? The glass syrup dispensers. I don't have any of those. But a lot of the memorabilia and things that I have date to late 60s and up. Most all of it is 70s and 80s and a little bit of 90s mixed in there. And there's some, you know, valuable things in there too. But if you want to, if you're really collecting, or not even collecting, if you're buying Coca-Cola stuff for resale, you want to be real cautious. There's value in some pieces, but it's pretty select pieces, and they are kind of harder to come by. Oh, I do have one of the enameled metal signs that you stuck outside. What do they call those? Oh, I can't remember what they call those, but you know, and it's stuck straight out like this. So, yeah, I'll have to get that out and show you guys. I'll pull it out and show you on another video. We'll sneak it in. But no, none of this is for sale, and it won't be going up for sale. Nonetheless, I thought you guys would get a kick out of seeing some of that, especially that late 40s, you know, advertisements and stuff like that. And all of that is in pristine condition. There's no damage to it at all. And the book, as far as I can tell, appears to be 100% complete. And I don't recall when I was researching it, you know, a couple years ago, really finding any out there that were. And if they were, I don't know that they were in great condition. I don't know. I remember realizing that this was something kind of special because of the condition it was in, and because it was still appearingly, anyway, as far as I know, complete. So yeah, you know, they're just some of those kind of cool little family hidden treasures that, you know, is it anything that you're going to retire on? Probably not. But to history buffs and collectors and stuff like that, it's a gold mine of its own kind, you know. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at that with me. And I know this is going to be kind of a shorter video than my norm, but that's okay, right? I have another video that I'll be putting out soon, and we'll be picking for more stuff. And I've got to go up to the booth tomorrow. I figured I'd let my 50% off sign hang out on Sunday too, just for any stragglers that might come through. They may be able to finish buying up some stuff. I'm hoping when I walk in there Monday, I'm hoping I'm walking into a basically empty booth that I can do a total refresh on and not have to worry about taking, you know, so much stuff to the donation or back here to list or, you know, whatever. So I'm hoping. I'm going to be putting out another very short video letting you guys know about some news I got. And I won't tell you in this one. But it's good news. I think it's great news. So you'll have to check out my other video. Sorry, I hate to do that. That's so rude. But I'm doing it. As always, guys, I really enjoy hanging out with you. I thought in this one I would just kind of share some, I don't know, sort of personal memorabilia with you guys that I just figured you'd probably find interesting and, you know, worth seeing anyway. So if you have any questions, or I'm serious, if anybody really wants me to sit and go through this book page by page, I'm happy to do it. Just let me know. It'll be a long one, or we can wait and maybe someday if I have enough subscribers and stuff and I'm able to go live, we could maybe do it a little more easily that way. And you could ask your questions or, you know, whatever to me right there in real time as we're doing it. So anyways, I'm rambling, guys. I've got a lot going on, really exciting news. Check out my other video with that, and I'll see you on the next one.